my name's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be getting our Christmas tree, decorating it, and getting our place all ready for Christmas. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, it would mean so much if you would subscribe and put the notifications bell on so you're notified when I post all my new videos. For the last 2 years, we've gotten our Christmas tree at my grandparents' personal property where they grow their own Christmas trees. They had their own Christmas tree farm for many years, and here's a photo from when I was a kid at the Christmas tree farm, and we kind of grew up going here as kids. It was so much fun running around the tree farm, listening to the Christmas music, having hot cocoa, and just being a part of that holiday time was so special to me. Since I have a pretty small place, we usually get a smaller tree, and this year I decided I wanted to prop it up and put it in a little basket. That way it would make it look a little bit taller. Let's go ahead and go to my grandparents' place to pick out our Christmas tree. Since I get a tree that is still alive in a growing container, I decided that I needed to repot my tree and make it so that it could grow even more. So we got a bigger pot and I decided to transplant it. I have a lot of respect for my grandparents being able to do this because it is definitely not easy trying to get the tree straight inside of the pot when repotting it into the new pot. Once I got the tree into its new pot, it's time to take it inside. I have this basket that I got from TJ Maxx or Ross a few years ago, and it's perfect to just elevate the Christmas tree a little bit. To start with the Christmas lights. I like these Christmas lights because the wiring is green and so it kind of blends in more with the branches. Then when it's dark, it looks really nice when it's just the lights glowing off of the tree. It's pretty difficult to put lights on a small tree because you don't want the leaves to be hanging and too heavy. So I tried to intertwine them between and do a weaving pattern to try and help use the wiring on the lights to bring the trees up so that once I put all the weight on the branches, they won't droop down. I DIY'd these string of beads and I feel like they're very in right now and very popular on Pinterest, and I believe they have some at Target and Michael's, but I decided it'd be fun to try it myself. I am making a Christmas craft DIY video, so stick around if you want to learn how to make these. So I feel like there's a couple different type of Christmas tree decorators. I feel like there's the type that goes more for the aesthetic each year, so you change up what you want on your tree. Maybe that is like this year's really popular, the dried oranges, and having those strung around your tree with the beads or some very subtle, more neutral tones. And then there's also the type of decorators who have the big bulbs that are the same every year. It's a pretty easy setup that way, and you have maybe your real tree or your fake Christmas tree. And then I feel like there's the category of very sentimental ornaments, which I definitely fall into. Whenever I go on a special vacation or go somewhere where I like to get an ornament from there and then put it on my tree each year, and then it's kind of fun to look back on the memories and see what you did throughout the years. So with that said, I'll go ahead and explain the ornaments as I'm putting them on my tree. This first ornament I got last year from our gala from 2019. This next ornament I got when I was dancing with my dance studio as a kid, and we went to Germany, Austria, and Italy. My mom got this for us when we moved to Santa Barbara, and it's a little palm tree decorated with the lights. Nick got me this ornament when he was in Germany when we were long distance for 3 years while he was going to school. My mom got this ornament for us when Callie came into our family. And if you didn't know, Callie was actually attacked by a German Shepherd and had severe surgery on her hip and her spine, and we didn't know if she was going to make it, and she ended up coming through after 2 surgeries and having to basically have bed rest for 12 weeks, which is really hard with a dog, but she made it through, and we're so thankful for her and for my parents. And my mom got us this ornament as a little reminder of Callie on Christmas because it was during our tour when this happened. It's very special to have this little ornament to remind us that Callie made it through that really hard time. Since we've always been going on tour during the holiday season for the Nutcracker, last year was the first year that we got to be home for the holiday season, and we got our first Christmas tree because if you're on tour then you're really not home to enjoy your Christmas tree. We would just come home to see our families. But last year we got our first Christmas tree and it was really special, so we have this little ornament to remember that by. This year I had to get us the quarantine ornament where it was the year we stayed home because this is definitely a year to remember. I got this ornament in Spokane, Washington when Nick and I performed Clara in the Nutcracker at the Fox Theater in Spokane. It is such a beautiful theater and their ornaments were hand painted and handmade, so I thought it was just a really special memory. My mom got me this ornament when I first joined the ballet company and was going on tour with the Nutcracker. I actually have never hung this up on the tree. I didn't do it last year because I was too nervous it would break, so this year I made sure to put it on very secure that it wouldn't fall off. This is Nick's ornament. I'm pretty sure he got this from a Secret Santa. I think it's really cute. This ornament was from the Purgatory in Durango, Colorado. While we were on tour, we went to the Purgatory and went on the ski lift. It was freezing, but it was so much fun, so I thought it would be a perfect little memory to have on our Christmas tree each year. In 2018, we got to go to the Grand Canyon for the first time, and that was definitely a special memory as well. This little set of 3 angels represents the photo that my cousins and I took when we were kids, and we did this little photo shoot. I believe we were like 4 and 5 years old, but it was so much fun. I actually remember doing this, and we set it up in my aunt's kitchen, and there was stuffing everywhere and the lights. It was so much fun. My grandmother put together all of these really fun things to do each year. This ornament really stands for a special memory with me and my cousins when we were little. Nick and I got this ornament when we went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium for the first time, and it's a little jellyfish. At my grandparents' Christmas tree farm, they had a craft shop where local people could put in their crafts, and this was a family friend, Deanna, who made these little ballet shoes for me. This ornament I actually got when I was in kindergarten when we did a ornament exchange, and I remember doing this exchange and pulling out this really pretty ornament, and I believe the student I exchanged with, I believe his mother made it, so that's pretty cool to have this ornament and look back on it now. And this one was from Nick and I last year when we went to Disneyland. Since Nick and I have been up in the ski resorts so much, I thought it would be perfect to get a little ornament for 2020 because going up to the mountains is something we really enjoy doing. Then I'm just gonna put a few little really light bulbs around it just to kind of fill out the spots where I couldn't put an actual ornament on so that it wouldn't be too heavy. Now that it's all decorated, let's get a final look of how our little Christmas tree turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching my video and getting to see all the little memories that I have that are with my ornaments. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and being a part of today's video. I hope to see you in another video real soon. Thanks, bye!